You okay? Why your stomach hurt? What's happening, D Nice? Are you ready for RD2's rap battle? RD2? Who the fuck is RD2? Robert Downey Jr.? He having rap battles? Oh, are you ready for round two? Oh. I got you, man. I misinterpreted that shit at first. Like Iron Man's holding rap battles? Playboy, billionaire philanthropist. Drank my heart of some bullshit that was cancerous. It would probably work for him. See, Robert Downey Jr. is not cool. Thing is, he's just the coolest white guy available. And that's the truth about it. Ain't a white guy cooler than that motherfucker. No matter what, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Ask me, do I give a fuck? That was rhetorical. Don't ask me rhetorical questions. He's the white guy that invented the joke. Yeah, you'll never be better than me. And the fact that you're responding that you're better than me means that I'm better than you. Because I'm going to make you forget you were ever gay. Like, what? I was never gay. I told you. See, I'm better than you. You stupid piece of shit. I just know Robert Downey Jr. spent too much time around black people snorting cocaine and cracking jokes. That motherfucker's way too witty. He's come up with shit on the fly. That nigga said, Squidward, Earth is closed today. I said, damn. I was thinking the same thing. Like, who is this Squidward looking motherfucker with telekinesis? Squidward about to fuck y'all up. Bruce better help. Dog said, Squidward, the Earth is closed today. Stonekeeper, do they speak for you? I said, what you gonna ask Strange bitch ass anything for? He a hoe ass. He ain't never. His excuses. I hate Dr. Strange because he's the perfect embodiment of a racist ass white dude who benefit from nothing but racism. He loves to use racist white guys' favorite term. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Name one rule that Strange made. You the sorcerer supreme. You can make whatever rules you want. Why aren't you making any rules? Exactly, motherfucker. You're not even supposed to be Sorcerer Supreme, bitch. That's supposed to be Dr. Doom's job. But no, they lost him in the multiverse and fucked up the fate of everybody in the motherfucking multiverse for losing him in the fucking microverse. He was a big part of what the fuck was supposed to happen. But it didn't fucking happen now, did it? Nope. But what the fuck do I know about reading Marvel Comics? I should drop that beat and drop that heat. It's for them G's that's on the street. Love to hear me speak and hear me preach. Oh yeah, she pissed. Nigga, we been Mr. Bus. Your bitch ass at school playing, nigga. I'm trying to go the fuck home. I know that feeling. Oh my God. Get a life, you fucking bum. Get a life, bro. God damn. Your life's so interesting. Why you gotta be worried about mine? It's obvious I don't want your fucking advice. Ain't none of you stupid fucks who come to this channel smarter than me. Nor are you better than me. I'm actually probably smarter than you. And better at everything you ever did. You know what's crazy? Them evil spirits inside y'all can see talent. You can see when somebody is way more potential than you. You could tell when they on YouTube, and I noticed that. TikTok, whatever. Y'all just tear down the content creators that got somewhat of a go to them. I noticed that. But you know what I noticed about the same content creators that y'all tear down? They won't be stopped by you or the algorithm. That says they have some go somewhere. Every single one of us, majority of us content creators that are serious about the shit, we've had jobs other places. We've done this while doing jobs. We've done this while running businesses. So we just want to put out content. That's what it is. And you fucking haters that just disturbs your spirit that a motherfucker kept going and trying to make some of their motherfucking self. And what really pissed y'all off is millennials doing it. The one generation y'all was told was lazy, idiots, gay. All the shit y'all said about us is happening to every other generation but us. And y'all steady blaming us because y'all bitches don't want to take responsibility for who the fuck you are. Generation X don't want to admit that they didn't raise their motherfucking kids following behind baby boomers who didn't do shit but smoke dope and not raise their kids. Millennials know we were the kids that weren't being raised. We were latchkey kids. Oh, at least your house had a fucking key, bitch ass nigga. Most millennials had to climb through a fucking window, nigga. We didn't have no motherfucking key on the motherfucking door. It was lock the door when I leave. Fuck out of here. You want to complain about being a latchkey kid. Let's talk about how y'all was latchkey kids in the suburbs too. Let's talk about how our parents had more money when they had y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how y'all average game system was $5,000. Let's talk about it. And our average game system as a millennial averages out to below what the fuck a game system costs now. Because $100 10 years ago was only $400 now. So we was getting $400 systems. Their systems were $600 and $700 Ataris, nigga. Why the fuck they crying? Our bikes were raggedy ass Huffies and Magnums. You know what they bikes were? GT Dinos. Motherfucking Roy's Unions. Motherfucking Diamondbacks. Shit you don't even know the name of. They had all kind of quality shit. They had quality skateboards and all kind of shit that our generation didn't fucking get. Fuck out of here. And the same privileges the millennials got, soon as the 80s babies got those privileges, they gave them to the 90s babies, including playing a recorder at school. It ain't no privilege that you bitches didn't get too early. And y'all purposely mixed in a generation because from 1980 to 89, you were part of the most entrepreneurial generation ever. You're one of the only kids that thought about making money. And if you look at your kids like they stupid for not making money, it's just you a fucking millennial. And ain't no other kid on the planet making money, nigga. That shit ain't normal. It comes from a psychological break in your environment. Dealing with the stresses of your parents who can't afford to live in the suburbs and don't want to live in the ghetto. It comes from you helping your parents pay bills. That's where it comes from, nigga. Weren't the millennials rich? Because we had to pay for everything. We couldn't use our free money to store up 50, 60K and then go do some shit with it. No. See, Master P was down south. That nigga, he came up with motherfucking 30K for a studio like it wasn't shit. Ain't not a millennial been able to do it. Not even Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne couldn't just come up with a studio out of nowhere. He was fucking Lil Wayne. He had a whole rap group behind him called Squad Up. Shit crazy. Kendrick Lamar didn't have no motherfucking studio until he was big. Because they systematically shut 80s babies out of everywhere and tried to gatekeep us. And now they mad at the gatekeeping ain't working. Because they didn't keep enough gates. Because we went through the same gates that they refused to go to. They stood in front of the gates we were supposed to go through because they refused to go through the gates they were supposed to go through. Not only that, the 90s babies, they stepped up like they was our motherfucking replacement. You lazy ass fuckers. That's how the fuck you got kicked out of your generation. You niggas lazy, unemployed ass crybabies. And they thought that you was gonna be good at making money because millennials, we've been employees since we was 4, 5, and 6. Like it ain't shit. We've been motherfucking farmers. We've been motherfucking mechanics. We've been motherfucking painters, plumbers, electricians. It's nothing. The millennial was the last generation that the baby boomers were allowed to be alone with. And that's the truth about it. When they was alone with us, they was like, wire up that fuse box. I don't give a fuck if it electrocutes you. Wire that shit up. Twist this motherfucking pipe off. I don't give a fuck if it break your jaw. Twist this pipe off, nigga. Jack this car up. Nobody cares. You look like a homeless bum as a fucking 8-year-old mechanic. Jack this car up. We don't care if you can't wash your hands properly. You eating cancer-inducing ass shit. Jack this car up. All you motherfucking 90s babies, the worst shit y'all had was foster care. or homeless shelter. Y'all was in a homeless shelter with y'all parents. Motherfucking millennial. My parents was either at work or smoking crack. The same parents who didn't have time for me had time for you. Shut the fuck up. All over the world. When you was born between 1980 and 1989, you grew up without parents. And the world's trying to convince you that that's normal, at the same time teaching you what child neglect looks like. Crazy. And then sit up and say, oh, millennials have no reason to complain. Sure we don't. Sure we don't. Y'all notice they raised the legal drinking limit after all the millennials was 40, right? After all of us was in our 30s. They was like, yup, now it's time to raise the legal drinking limit. Because back in my day, they didn't even card you. You can go right in there and buy that shit as a minor. And the boomers smoke crack. Of course they'll sell you some liquor. Sell you some liquor with the quickness. Fuck liquor, they'll sell you crack if you gonna smoke it. And they ain't got no remorse for it. That's your dumb ass fault. Fuck you. You are a kid. We was the only kid generation expected to make decisions like an adult, because we were the only kid generation that were taken to jail at 10. I know. I went there at 11. Because I was expected to perform like a grown-ass man. Regardless of the underdeveloped mind that I had. See, you niggas born in the 90s, y'all wasn't treated like that. They let you niggas slide. You niggas got caught with weed and just got a ticket. We went to jail for that shit, bro. For this one blunt, we went to jail, bro. Detention center. Next 8 months of your life over one blunt. You done missed school and everything. One blunt. It's all it take for them to destroy a millennial's life. Ain't that right, Tank? Ain't that right? One blunt. That's what got your CDL suspended, right? They was gonna let you slide with that hit and run. Then you got caught smoking one blunt. Crazy, ain't it, my nigga? No, ain't nobody ever laced me with no crack. I ain't bragging or nothing, but I've been a little bit too smart for that. Listen, another thing, Tank. When everybody passing around blunts, I don't hit everybody blunt. Fuck no. Let me tell niggas, I got my own weed. Oh, we got weed too. We just match so everybody get hot. Everybody ain't got weed then. You know why? Because I count 12 heads in one blunt. So what you think I'm finna do? Divide up this sack of weed amongst 12 heads? Hell no, nigga, I'm not finna do that. When I can smoke for all 12 of you niggas in memory. Y'all pass around that blunt. Go ahead, I'm gonna sit this one out, bro. I know I don't look cool because I'm not hitting the blunt. That's fine. That's fine. I roll up my own shit. I ain't passing a motherfucking thing. Now I match with you niggas every now and again. But if you think I'm gonna match your motherfucking ass every time you see me coming out the weed house, you got me fucked up. Get your bum ass away from me and go buy your own product. Now, I don't know if y'all can still see me, but you're gonna have to give me a second, because I gotta do some shit. You know what I mean? Actually, I gotta just put my switch. We back. You used to smoke dip cigarettes. Cigarettes dipped in embalming. You was smoking Sherm, fool. Yeah, man. And they try to convince all the millennials that we were supposed to be the next crackheads. No, the fuck we not, nigga. Fuck you gonna make that my position. You be the next crackhead. I bet I don't be the next crackhead. Weed is a gateway drug. You notice they stopped saying that shit after millennials was grown, right? They were trying to make us believe that we was crackheads. Nuh-uh. Nope. Play that shit on them niggas born 90 through 95, Jack. You won't play that shit on me. I was born 80 through 89. I seen what the fuck happened. You gotta accept that motherfucking first hit, nigga. I'm not accepting that first hit, nigga. Even if I swallow crack, nigga, I ain't gonna accept it, nigga. Y'all crackheads, cause y'all accepted getting high. And y'all don't wanna admit it. Same reason why you niggas drunks. And the same reason why the crackhead and drunk never make it through the fucking rehab. Pieheads do. Eventually. But if you're in rehab as a pothead, then maybe you should go find a dick to suck, you soft ass nigga. Because there's people there that suck dick to get high. There's people there who body hurt if they don't get high. There's people there addicted to some shit because their parents gave it to them. And you got the nerve to be in there over a motherfucking pot addiction when you could just say the fuck no and find something else to do with your motherfucking free time. Me, I like being high, so I'm gonna keep getting high. This is what I like doing in my free time. But that's not a problem. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then I got another addiction too besides pot. Breathing air. I do that every day too. Ah, just so addicted to this air, I should stop. Miss Hash Brown, that's what you get for being pretty and light skinned and taking shit that niggas give you, because some man gave you that shit. Oh yeah, baby, you pretty. Just go ahead and try this. It's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna make you feel good. Or one of your friends gave it to you because y'all was the pretty girls. You finna go around these men, get high. I hate pretty bitches like that. I hate a pretty bitch that don't do nothing but get high. Like, bitch, get away from me. I hate a bitch that think that always, I hate a bitch that got all the pretty features, but she ain't pretty. You know what I'm talking about? She done did her hair like she pretty. She wear eyelashes like she pretty. She wear makeup like she pretty. But she not pretty. She ain't even fat. She be one of them perfect size bitches, but she don't be pretty. What the? I smell some weed. Get your ugly eye. I know you smell weed, you rat looking bitch. Okay. And then that be the problem. And that's why when you see them little crackheads at the gas station, that's why it's always like a 4'8" ass crackhead. A woman. Cause she used to be a pretty bitch back in the day. But yeah, she was 4'8" and beautiful. Beautiful. The prettiest little bitch around this motherfucker. But she used her prettiness to get meals out of nigga. Then she started getting high, like getting high, started making niggas get her high. And now she a dope fiend. And she still thinks she pretty. She'll walk up on your car like, you want to buy some of this? Like, hell no, I don't want to buy none of that. Buy what? What's left? Your titties done melted off your chest. Bet your pussy melting. Bet your, it's hot as a motherfucker. I bet your pussy melting, baby. I don't mean to talk shit, but damn. I ain't my mama either. My mama used to see prostitutes and be like, don't talk shit about her. She need to get her money. She was a feminist. And I didn't see no problem with it at first. Until one of her boyfriends attacked her about it. And I realized that baby boomer men really hate prostitutes. But I had warned my mother about this motherfucker. He was the Ellis Strangler. That was my stepdaddy. You can look him up. I mean, he had been strangling bitches for years. He didn't strangle my mama, though. And the one time I do remember trying to choke my mama, we jumped him in the kitchen. All the kids was on his motherfucking ass. Y'all was just kids. What y'all do? We swung bats. We swung bricks. We swung skillets. We poked his ass. Yeah, I stabbed him. Got me fucked up. We was fucked up kids. We grew up with the baby boomers. All they did was fight. Shut up, bitch! Nigga, don't put your hands on me! That's all they did. So we knew violence. We knew violence like no other generation before us knew it. Because when our parents was fighting, we was watching. Generation X was in a room. I promise you, them niggas talk like they tough. They talk like that's why they ain't never come home. They used to be always sitting in the room like, I didn't want to draw pictures. That was Generation X. Every one of your Generation X siblings. And then they come out the room like they tougher than you. Been in there crying for 3 days. They try to talk about the way the 90s babies was emotional. Bullshit. They emotional as a bitch. Catch them up in a lie. Watch they get to acting like a kid. Me? I didn't say that. Oh, ain't trying to shit on me. That's Generation X in a nutshell. And that's why they always over there playing tough. Because you going to say something to hurt their feelings. Especially the men. All them Generation X niggas, they don't want to admit back in the motherfucking early 90s, you niggas was cross-dressing. They don't want to admit that shit, wearing the faggot-ass makeup and the faggot-ass hoop earrings. They don't want to admit it was them. Then who was wearing the faggot earrings? Because in the 90s, we were babies. There were grown-ass men with hoop earrings back then. What happened to them? Where all y'all hoop earrings go? And y'all the generation that made it popular for a man to pierce both his ears to be pretty. Gay-ass niggas, man. Ain't do nothing but add more gay shit to more gay shit to more gay shit. When they became the rap, they tricked my whole generation into stepping in the dress. I'm gonna tell you how they tricked your dumb ass. Them big ass white t-shirts. Them was all dresses. I didn't realize I seen Jay-Z on motherfucking 106 in Park. And I was like, nigga, that's a dress, nigga. All these niggas. I'm wondering why every nigga look like Lil Bow Wow. And where the fuck do a 6-foot grown ass man get a t-shirt long enough to cover up his coochie? I was confused about that anyway. Jigga Man like 6'4", 6'5". He tall as a bitch. Where the fuck is he getting these long ass shirts from? She got to split the change up with her bros and sisters. And the way she counting, I know she finna go cheat her little brother. Right what the fuck she on. Man, them had to be bed sheets. But listen, that's why it was a white t-shirt instead of any other color. It was white like a bed sheet. You know why white bed sheets are so important in black culture? Because pussy is too sensitive in black community. I'm just saying, black women got sensitive ass coochies. Y'all can't do shit. Bitches can't wear colored panties like that, and they can only wear certain colored panties, certain colors they can't wear. Break the coochie out, had a coochie itching. Can't use certain soap, break the coochie out, had a coochie itching. You mean you can't wash this coochie a certain way, bitch? You can't have this coochie motherfucking, you can't do certain shit with black women coochie. That's why you don't see them sitting on the ground like that. Make they coochie itch for days. Shave the black coochie wrong, it's all type of bumps. Black coochie has to be scrubbed on schedule, but white is what the fuck our parents already knew. I'm just saying, white is something that the old men already knew. This is why when you see pictures of Cleopatra or they talk about Medusa, it's not Sedusa, it's Medusa. You retarded motherfuckers. I don't know how the fuck y'all changed their name. Medusa is the mother of seduction. And she wore all white. So did Athena. All these black guys they talk about, black goddesses, they wore all white. You know why they wear all white? Because even a black goddess can't wear black panties. So for all you bitches with these rough ass stud muffin pussy, that's what I call it. You know, it's like fake flowers. You know what I mean? Piece of shit ass phone. This piece of shit ass phone overheated and crashed my motherfucking live as usual. Just fucking shit up. Why you getting rid of the iPhone? This is why. I'm sick of this shit. Fucking 22 generations later, you still gotta go through the same motherfucking stupid ass shit in order to get something done with this stupid ass phone. It's really making me mad. I'm finna come on home. Cause iPhone done gave out your information just like Android. And I'm tired of this phone not doing shit. The shit I paid for it to specifically do. To specifically do. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That's the point. Or whatever the fuck I was saying. Fuck it. I don't even remember anymore. The phone overheated and it threw me off. I forgot what we were talking about. Probably all the hate we get is millennials or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking remember. The economy's in shambles because you guys try to replace a whole fucking generation of actually useful people with non-useful people. And the non-useful people call the shots. Goofy, dumbass fuckers. Generation X and the baby boomers will never see true power. It's going to be handed from the greatest generation right to the millennials. Because these dumb fucks, they done had it the whole time and never even knew. Never utilized it. They all just sitting around crying. It was your turn to make the rules, motherfucker. And the only rules you made was the ones to protect crackheads and keep crack in America. And if crack leaves America, half of these laws and qualifications for these programs has to change. And I don't know why America is so hell-bent on encouraging mediocrity with everybody. But they are. Is anybody still in here? Oh, okay. You know, I found something interesting in the Bible. Well, somebody else found the same thing I found interesting in the Bible. So we gonna say it like that. I'm gonna tell you how it ended up for me, right? How it ended up like that. Do you notice it talks about God, and at one point it starts to talk about the Lord, like the Lord was created by God. Weird, right? And then the Lord created humans. The Bible also say the Lord planted all the trees. It didn't say anything about God growing no motherfucking trees. It just say he created the heavens and the earth and separated the waters above from the waters below. And then he separated the darkness from the light. And then he separated the sea from the land. They left out the part where he made a man out of light. And that man was made of light. And that man made another man out of smokeless fire. Then Adam was created. See, they want to ignore the fact it was two motherfuckers created before Adam. I'm going to tell you who they were. They were the angels and what we now know as the demons. Weird, right? One thing people don't know about the demons is they were always submissive to God. That defiant bullshit, bullshit. But listen, they said that the devil was cast out of heaven and he fell somewhere in between the heavens and earth. Well, Genesis is the first book of the Bible. That's the book of creation. They never said God created heaven. So that must have already been here. But he did separate the heavens from earth. Heavens with an S. I don't know. I found a lot of shit funny. I don't think you had a garden of Eden. The Lord made the Garden of Eden. It says the Lord made the Garden of Eden and the Lord planted all the trees, including the tree of knowledge. To realize it's for the Lord. The Lord planted all the trees. The Bible says all the trees. Meaning there were no trees before the Lord started planting. Shit, I can't call it. Shit. Shit at all. I don't do shit but live stream now. You said, well, I can't hear you. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I'm trying to get a new career. Live stream. I'm doing it now. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm live stream. If that don't work, then I don't know what the fuck. You know it. You gotta get your hustle on. That's the same thing. Hey, that's the same thing we all be talking about though. So you know what's going down. Old school always trying to show out that little Corvette. He don't be bullshitting. I'm all right, Arian. Hey, you know what's funny about the Aryans? I don't know, man. I think they lying to us about World War II, Mr. Aryan, and who the fuck the Aryans really are. What if I told you that the Aryans was the last of the Moorish ruling class? Would I be too far off if I said that? Too far off or too far gone? Too easily misunderstood? I mean, let me know how that would sit with you, Mr. Aryan. Because what if I told you they got pictures of the Black Hitler? Oh, your real name is Aryan? Damn. We shall name you Aryan. Oh, hell, Aryans! You Jews are listening. Okay, everybody quietly. Everybody yell Aryan. Do a whisper salute. We do a whisper salute for Ariel. This is a common Persian name. I'm gonna tell you why, because the Aryans were black. That's why. And a lot of shit we think is European ain't fucking European. A lot of shit that we thought was ancient Arabian Peninsula ain't. Gonna find out all that shit was brought to them by they local motherfucking niggas. And niggas only from one spot. But you know, when it said that God created all the creation in the Garden of Eden, after the Lord was done with Adam, he was the only one that was different. That's why there was no woman for him to breed with, because he was built differently. I'm trying to understand that part of the story, because it's sticking out in my mind. Like, what the fuck do they mean different? Do we assume just like what we normally consider different? Like, because I'm going to tell you what we normally consider different around this motherfucker. Shit, the nigga. The nigga stand out wherever he go. No matter what fucking continent, no matter what fucking jurisdiction, you just gonna stand the fuck out because you a black man. I'm saying, who else looks as different? Also, Adam had different DNA because he couldn't breed with everybody at first. You remember that? And in order to get a species to be able to crossbreed, you must take that species DNA, i.e. one of Adam's ribs, and DNA from the other species, and start to create a hybrid out of them. Or you just create Eve as a motherfucking hybrid off top. And nobody ever said these motherfuckers started out as kids. They started out as adults. So what the fuck is going on with that? It sounds to me like Eve was cloned from Adam's gene. That's what it sounds like to me. And if that's the case, then how could Adam name all this shit in the Garden of Eden unless all of this shit was created by Lord? And listen, he was sent to rule for how many years? 1,000, right? Them ancient motherfuckers was living for 2,000 years. They gave him 1,000 of those years to rule. I wonder how that happened. You know, it's too much shit that they don't want to talk about that I want to talk about. This is why I ain't religious. Because I got too many questions. Too many questions that sheiks can't answer, scholars can't answer. You know what I mean? They're basically just telling me to shut the fuck up. I'm not asking y'all to answer them today. I'm just telling y'all what I came up with and shit. Another thing, when they were kicked out the Garden of Eden, they said now we will have to go live amongst them. Who the fuck is them? What you mean them? That always stuck out in my mind too. Who is them that you don't want to live amongst? Who are them? Because them sound like hominoids like you. Who is them? Uh-oh, black people. Uh-oh. That's funny in itself. And the fact that Eve gave birth to 2 kids. And they weren't twins. Nobody ever said Cain and Abel were twins. They were just brothers. What about Seth? Where the fuck did he come from? Y'all forgot about Seth, didn't you? I know. Cain killed Abel and shit. It was a test based on free will. Sure. I don't think so. Listen, ain't no way you can punish Adam for free will. You know why? He simply didn't know it existed. I can prove to you he didn't know it existed. He didn't know shit until he ate off the tree of knowledge. Therefore, he didn't know what a sin was. He didn't know what doing wrong was. He didn't know what he didn't even know what the fuck being naked was. Eve knew more about this shit than him. Which makes me think she was created much before him. Or maybe when Adam asked for Eve, maybe Adam was turned to an Eve, and the Eve that was brought to the garden was really an Adam as we know it. Because I don't believe that morphodite shit for 1 second. %90 of them can't use both organs. So that ain't a valid ass feature. What is a valid feature is man means mankind. And when we test women's DNA, every woman of every race came before the man of their race. This means that the black man is the oldest man on earth. The black woman is the oldest being, period. She was here first. Y'all words, not mine. I'm just putting all of this shit in perspective as I ascertain the facts. That's all. And when you do the name Adam, what does it sound like? Adam. Adam. Add them. Add add another motherfucker. Add whatever the fuck you want to add. Add animals. Add humans. Add plants. Add I know it's add Tom, but for some reason we got a bad way to say add add them up. Addition. I don't know. It could be atom, like the nucleus cell. It's atoms and something else that make up the building blocks of life. But I forgot what they are. But there you go. Then listen, who carries the atom that multiplies? Exactly. You know what's crazy? Humans are really advanced computers. That's all the fuck you are. And if Adam, okay, first of all, if God is intelligence, right? And you attempted to mock God's intelligence, you're the first AI. You're the first artificial intelligence. The thing is, we invented artificial intelligence smarter than us, but dumber than God. So we confused. But how would we create an artificial intelligence that smart if we're not that smart ourselves? Quite simple. We are that smart. We just don't fucking know it. We done lost 15% of our motherfucking brain power some fucking how. And then they said God came down and walked through the Garden of Eden. Came down from where? I don't see shit to stand on around this motherfucker. And they just recently found out that black people share DNA with the fucking earth. They found a piece of earth that could potentially be where the first black person hatched from. And it's inactive for some reason, but it's a bunch of black DNA. They could just be in a big petrified pussy, but who the fuck knows? I don't know, man. Something is off about that Anunnaki story. We don't use majority of our brain power, and we don't know how to. Because we've been deprogrammed. I'm telling you right now, I know what a software wipe look like. And the human race is a product of a fucking software wipe. Some shit that was there, but it's not there no more. You can do the command all you want to. It's been edited out. This whole shit is crazy. And then listen, bro. How would they know, right, that one human cell from the brain can hold a petabyte of information? How the fuck would they know that? How the fuck would they know where their brain storage capacity roughly is? And it's the difference between your spirit and your soul. And I'm gonna tell you even creepier fact. Do you realize you ain't shit but a 3-pound mass of nerve tissue? You realize that your body, you realize that you are really a fucking Power Ranger living inside of a Zord? Do you realize that? I don't think y'all do. Ain't nothing attached to our fucking brains except our eyeballs. The rest of this shit is jacked in with nerves and shit. And the eyeballs is kind of jacked in with nerves too, because you kind of don't need them. But thing is you are a fucking brain. Everything you do ain't what the fuck you want to do. It's what the fuck your brain wants to do. The way my body's moving right now, my brain wants to do this. I keep saying my brain like I have any control over what my brain does, or do I? Do you control the command center when you're sitting at the keyboard? Sure, all the commands that are available to you. Who's in control? That will be your motherfucking spirit or your motherfucking soul. And your soul works the same way as your body. And your spirit is the brain to your soul. Don't quote me, but I'm just trying to figure it out. What if I told you you are a piece of information in a system? Nothing more. We are ones and zeros circulating through a circuit board. You don't even fucking realize it. The earth is a fucking circuit board. And we the bits and pieces of information. And this is how people die. That information is deleted from the system because it's no longer needed to do prompt command A to run a windshield wiper. Where the fuck God is using all this information for? There's no reason why the human race is based on ones and zeros. We didn't create computers by accident. We created computers trying to figure out where the fuck we were from. We're trying to get the fuck out of this firmament and figure out where the fuck it came from. And I'm telling you right now why you're not gonna get out that firmament. You are encased in jail to keep the circuit board from short circuiting. This whole galaxy is a motherfucking computer, and you are the software. But just because you software don't mean you command prompt. Well, I guess so, Arian. I guess so. Or was Jesus the patch program? Was the Buddha a patch program? Think about it. Let's say your disk drive won't open no more. You just caught a virus to somehow fuck up your disk drive. You get that virus off of your system, but your disk drive still ain't working. You have to go reboot those drivers. How do you know Jesus wasn't handing out free drivers for a Mac? A free internet driver, you know what I mean? Free Wi-Fi driver. Shit crazy. And then listen, if your brain holds that much information and technology is what the fuck aliens are using, this means that when they hook people up to those alien spaceship, they just using you to process computer data. You're a fucking processor with stored command prompts. You're a walking a biological processor. This shit is crazy. They're using the whole computer as a processor. If somebody's the graphics card, I'm telling you, we can all be hooked up to one of them ancient fucking. I'm talking about them temples is for. They're for processing ancient data. Ancient data that they know your DNA carries. So what the fuck they using it for? I have no fucking idea. But you just a prompt in the system. Make no mistake about it. And if you thought it was something more to it, it's not. You just a prompt in the system. How do you think your thoughts become reality? Because you're a prompt in the system. And you're allowed to command reality to a certain level. Because every single program on your phone gives your phone commands to a certain level. Especially if you got an iPhone. You got an app for everything. It's an app to turn up your motherfucking volume. That's an app. You know what I find funny? The snake in the Garden of Eden. He brought Eve what? Information, right? Why does Apple have a bitten off logo? Why do all these fucking power lines look like snakes? Is it me or am I tripping? think I've been smoking too much pot lately. Smoking a pot for the men in black to come get me. Because my mind is just fucking moving and rotating and doing all type of shit it's not supposed to be telling me. Another thing. How would you and your friend be thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Because you guys are computers and you're processing information. Now, there's your conscious and then there's the subconscious of everybody. All of our thoughts are interconnected at the top of this subconscious ladder, believe it or not. And that's one prompt that the Bible says we were cut off from. So we can no longer just go off onto the internet. We need a router now. You know, the Mayans and Incans and Olmecs said in the last days of Earth, a spider web will cover Earth. Think about it when you connect everybody's computer all at once on the World Wide Web, how it would look from the sky if you was watching. It would look just like a fucking spider web. And the web is almost complete because they're completing Africa. They're completing internet in Africa, so. Spider web will cover the entire Earth. We even call it the web. Why do we call it the World Wide Web? I have no idea who came up with the name web. But I bet it was the same energy that invented the motherfucking Apple. Because Steve Jobs was worried about Apple for a reason, bro. He was warning us about this shit for a reason. He didn't give Apple phone privileges for a reason. It's a reason why he didn't want Apple communicating with us. When I was younger, I was like, man, he should be hating on the motherfucking other people that could develop Apple with his greedy ass. No. He tried to keep you away from Apple because they're victim. Apple is an AI. But let me tell you a secret about AI. And it's called iOS, right? Spell iOS backwards. S-O-I. You get Zol. Zol used to be Paul. Wasn't he a criminal in the Bible? Oh, okay. ASO. Right? ASO. What does it stand for? ASO. ASO. Android software backwards. Say whatever you want. Zol can also be spelled S-O-L. I mean S-O-I. I'm sorry, S-O-I. I said S-O-L. S-O-I. Still another way to spell Zol, buddy. You know what else they said? Babylon will rise again. It's rising. I'm watching. Babylon will rise again, but Babylon was struck down and the languages were scattered. Who was in control of everything when the languages was won? Niggas. And the Negro Empire is about to make a comeback. And the shit's crazy. They about to fulfill prophecy and don't even know it. Babylon will rise again because Babylon is the fucking United States. And it has already risen again if you want to take it there. Babylon is back, baby. Think about it. English is the height of communication. It's the business. It's the language of business. United States is home of democracy. We ain't the richest people in the world, but we collectively the richest country. And what country speak more languages than the United States? The Tower of Babel. Everybody comes here, learns English, and take it right back to the Tower of Babel. One world language. Am I tripping? Or is this exactly what's happening? I could be tripping. And as these snakes curl up, you know what also looks like snakes? These phone chargers. And they sell them to you wrapped up like snakes. Why couldn't they sell it to you how they used to sell you them generic Twizzlers back in the day? Why would they wrap it up if that already creates a short in the cord? Didn't they believe that certain snakes did certain shit back in Egypt? Certain chargers charge certain phones. Or we find that shit is one big ass energy temple? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. And maybe on the outside perimeter of every motherfucking temple, it's an octagon base up under that motherfucker. Maybe I'm tripping. I've been saying this shit up under there for years. And they just now finding shit up under there. But I'm just, you know what I mean, some pro-black motherfucker who just be talking. And I'm just thinking about how the snake was forced to crawl up on his motherfucking stomach. Then I think about how they said the original man was a monkey. I find that weird too. How babies crawl before they walk. An original snake that was stripped was forced to crawl up on his belly. You smart, it is. Every little girl see my broke ass window and want to put her fingers through it. I ain't even mad at them. I'm mad at the grown women that keep doing it. Like, bitch, you could have said what the fuck you said without moving that little piece of plastic, bitch. It's a big ass hole right there. You don't have to move shit. But you mad for? Ain't nobody mad. Stop touching my broke ass window. You are a grown person. I expect you to act grown. Not come over like a kid playing with the broken fucking. What's this? What happens if I do this? Stupid bitch. Do I think the snake was a reptilian? That's very interesting. You know, the raptor genetic has a slit in their eye going vertically. Did you know that? Not all cats are raptors, but some cats are raptors. Some birds are raptors. Some snakes are raptors, but not all of them are raptors. That's the crazy part around this bitch. But you know, it's funny, since I've been tracing back the raptor genetics, you know that griffin thing with a human head? I'm gonna tell you why they killed them all. Because that's what they cloned the black people DNA out of, and all the rest of the raptors. They broke that animal down into several fucking pieces, which is why when you put together all the raptors, they make fucking that thing again. I promise you. Put that. Black people are considered from the raptor DNA, and the only humans to be considered from the raptor DNA, the only humans to be considered different. Do the math. So do I think the snake was reptilian? I think it was a reptilian as in a raptor being, because that's what reptilian represents, the raptor race. I think it was somebody from the raptor race who was then called a snake for betraying God. Because a snake will eat its own kind with no fucking problem. As a matter of fact, cobras eat their own kind just because. They don't even be hungry. Just because. Because is a good enough answer for a cobra. Maybe not a lion. Maybe not a tiger. Maybe not a bear. Maybe not a dog. But I tell you what. For the cobra, that's all the fuck he need. And a cobra don't give a fuck. They'll kill a snake, won't eat it, turn around and kill a human and try to eat it. Yeah, cobra ain't the snake you want to fuck with. God made that snake look different to let you know what the fuck is going on. And a cobra is the only snake you really can't crossbreed with other snakes. Try it. And cobras are dangerous and temperamental. Some of them bitches get 12 feet long. If you want some issues with a cobra, go right the fuck ahead. But I tell you what, everything that evolved from the raptor genetic, they told you this in Spider-Man 2, that it always climbs to the top of its genetic pool. That includes the crocodiles, the snakes, the cats, the birds. You know what kind of birds are raptors? Eagles, falcons, hawks. Yeah, hawk. The hawk you see trying to take a motherfucking werewolf back to the den. His ass. Werewolves, I don't know if you know, they weigh like 500-600 pounds. This motherfucker will pick up a 500-600 pound animal and flap off with his ass. Who was the best at war? Who was the one race of people that didn't lose a war and conquer everything? They're motherfucking raptors. Why everybody evolved from monkeys? Now everybody don't evolve from monkeys, just white people. Or Asians. And the only people who evolved from dogs is white people. But it's another genetic here y'all not talking about. The raptor genetics. Y'all don't want to talk about them because they're supposed to be aliens, right? That's how you know black people evolved from raptors. Because everything got something to do with black people. They say it's an alien. It's alien. I don't know how the fuck we alien and y'all allergic to the sun. don't know what the fuck makes us an alien. You are allergic to the sun. You're not even supposed to be in this motherfucking galaxy. Fuck are you talking about? That's what it tells me if you're allergic to the sun. You're not supposed to be in this fucking galaxy, Jack. He hired the wrong Mexican. He got the wrong accent. Because the Mexican is talking like this, the more breaking down he fixing. No problem, boss man. Oh, he definitely Mexican. He already know what's wrong with it. He just baiting him into telling him what he got to pay for. The belt's under there. The belt's good. He know Javier, his daddy. Javier. You can take it to Javier right now. And if he taking to Javi right now, Javi will fix him right now. Javi fixing for you right now, my friend. No problem. No problem, my friend. $150. So ride on lawnmower, $150. I fix him right now, motherfucker. Don't look under there, motherfucker. It know your belt. It know your belt. It know your belt. You transmission. You transmission. Hey, the Mexican dude done broke the lawnmower. He know exactly what's wrong with it. He just stalling with the black dude and shit, 'cause he know black dude cheat. How much that's gonna cost? In the city.
They looking at Mike today, know the dog is shitting. Look how they looking at the dog. The point he said, that's the dog. Mike don't give a fuck. They cutting all that shit.
Like say. How you rent a trailer from Boys Rick? They don't even rent trailers. He done stole that. Fuck it, just pull up and hook one up now, huh? Never would I have my toes out that close to a lawnmower. Damn, look. That's why you gotta employ niggas. You see, he just dragged the motherfucker. Woo, we got a booster. A high booster. Fuck no, that's a 1300. That's why it ain't as loud as that 600. I ain't got nothing coming with dude. That's your next question. I ain't got shit coming. I ain't got shit coming with. I can take off with a William. I'll be in third gear before he put that motherfucker down in second.
So what's the top speed on that, like 200?
On a high booster, they go faster than that. They go 210 if you want it long enough. I have never got the privilege to be going that long. I know these niggas want to say something to me, but I don't get no fuck. I ain't do that shit. The neighborhood crackheads did that shit hating on me. Nigga, it's your job to clean it up, not mine. Yeah.
Instead of picking it up and getting it, little lazy ass nigga just come through the square and want to be boss ass nigga right there in the hat. Talking about dude.
I slap all them niggas. They all look straight. They can all get slapped today. They better sit over there and smoke cigarettes and complain. That's what they better do. trying to blame me for all that shit. But nigga, I don't have a dog, nigga. Half of you bitch ass niggas be over here. Y'all know the deal. I'm the homeless mechanic, nigga. Get off my dick. I looked he right in his glasses, nigga. You see, I ain't stopped staring until he looked away.
Right.
Lil Rick Fox bad as a bitch. That's what I call him, Lil Rick Fox. Lil Rick Fox bad as a bitch. I just want to punch his little ass. Yeah, alright. Get fucked up.
Let him rock you. Tell you, let him rock you. I swear to God, I'm gonna pick up a big ass boulder and hit him with it on my baby I am. On my daughter I am. Let him rock hit you. Or hit this truck. Let him rock hit this over anywhere over here. I'm gonna shoot some shit over there. Take that shit up the street somewhere. Then he gonna look back, bitch ass, and take that shit up the street. Where Rock at? I will know what that dude is. I'm gonna look back. I hit him right on his head with a tool. Bing! Start a fight, and me, you can take, and I got a bad bag. I can take dude with the glass. I'll take him right in 2 pieces. Bing, bing!
So you trying to tell them to get that little piece.
Yeah, I know.
But they nervous about getting that little piece because they just watch me reach. I'm a piece. Nigga, you get it.
Right. That's what they telling them. You do. That's what they telling them.
Because if shit hit me, you gonna have a motherfucking problem whether you like it or not. I don't want you hiding behind him, fuck. This big motherfucker tumble through you and him, Jack. Still hit the bill.
That nigga licking.
Look all the fuck he wants to. I don't get no fuck about none of that tough shit, nigga. I get right out this motherfucking handle. Hold on.
Tell me too. Hey, get this shit on live, but we ain't doing nothing. We minding our business. You keep looking over here and let your audience see this nigga keep looking.
Cause I'm about to commit a crime. I'm finna erase this live. Who the fuck he out of line, nigga?
You wanna say something like you said? You can just tell body language how a nigga just.
I don't be playing with them niggas. I know he wanna say something.
Yeah, he look like
He can play tough if he want to.
You can go over there and ask him like, bro, you wanna say something? I don't get no fuck.
I ain't gonna ask him shit. I'm gonna let him over there. I'm gonna let his bitch ass sit over there and whisper like an alpha male with a different color shirt on. That's what the fuck he can do. Yell at them niggas. But anytime it's putting me in danger,
Talking about it right now. What is the back turn?
I know.
Dude over there, he's tough.
I am. I'm the toughest nigga over here. I've been the toughest nigga over here since 1997. Nigga, you got a problem with it? You wanna come take the throne, nigga? Promise you, boy.
You know, it's gonna be one-on-one. I'm making sure there ain't gonna be none of that. One-on-one, keep the last long. Rabbit gonna chew a hole in your take you down a rabbit hole later too.
Man.
Take you right down the rabbit hole. He gonna be like, where is this at?
I'm gonna put this Muay Thai on him. I'm gonna be kicking him all in between his titties. He gonna go to the hospital with plenty footprints on him. I ain't bullshit.
Oh, you looking at him. That's why he ain't looking. He ain't looking at. Since you put them shoes on, he ain't looking at.
We were just talking about what the fuck he was gonna do. Do something. You get fucked up, my nigga. Bitch ass grass cutting ass nigga. You just started working, nigga. Don't get fucked up. No, you smile try to be like, who is these niggas? The nigga that's about to fuck you up.
You telling me right now, man. You know, man, you might as well cut some grass and do something. I'll fuck with them. Or his shit every year. He riding off like, I ain't with that nigga.
I hope so. Yeah, shit get crazy. Niggas get faded around here. Nigga.
Take that shit up the street. He acting like it don't move.
I don't give a fuck. fucking, we can leave it there all night. They do gotta cut this shit over here.
You scared? You don't even want to cut that. Oh, you want us to move? All they gotta do is ask for it. Make y'all move so we can get in there. You want it? I think that's probably what they want to do. You don't know how to act. You think we should ask them? Or no? Fuck them niggas.
Fuck them. Fuck niggas look like you.
Cause real niggas would be like, hey bro, could y'all move a little bit so we can get in here, right? Instead of sitting there. Teacher! Instead of doing all this extra shit. You know what I mean? Puppies and shit.
Button this shit up. What up, gang? Can't hear you. Damn, look at that tire on the right side. This is not supposed to be like that. Damn. Damn, them tires ain't no good. Just because they don't go flat, nigga, that don't mean that they don't go bad. Where the Mexican dude go? He just disappeared on their ass. Look at little Rick Fox. They're staring like gang members. You saw with the yams out. That's a 305. You can tell because you ain't heard no exhaust drone like that since high school. Now, everybody had a 305 in high school. 307. Put duels on that bitch and be like, I got a 350, nigga. Pull up, shit. I don't care. It'd be best if you don't want shit to hit your shit. You ain't gotta detail it. But nigga, this is my work truck. I don't get no fuck. even go up in the church. Seen him? He didn't even go up in the church. He's supposed to go up in there.
He's trying to be funny.
I don't get no fuck. Get his bitch ass fucked up. He's the hoe.
Trying to be funny.
Hoe ass nigga.
Like, he ain't really got to cut the spot. He just wanted the nigga move. I just moved because I wanted to move. Because I know niggas called the police. That's the police right there turning. He told him to turn. Like, so good. And he was on the phone with the police.
So? You was the one.
It's police. It's one down on the next line, one on the corner right here.
He was the one being combative. And nobody did shit to do, bitch ass.
Oh, they stopping me from doing my city work. I'm the instructor. I'm the boss.
Right.
Who, Rabbit? He know your name there.
How was he stopping you?
He just standing around.
Well, he's present?
They coming too.
Yep, finna put their ass on live. That's because they watching the stream. What's up, District 5? What's up, Joe?
They turn you out there with that camera phone.
Yeah.
They said, oh, he on live today. They watching you on live right now.
They is. Yes. They watching it live. I'm trying to get a lawsuit and get the fuck out the ghetto. I am not bullshit. I'm gonna take it however I can. I'm gonna start combing through my court records. I'm looking to sue judges at this point. Yeah.
Watching with a scope.
Harrison, a nigga.
Thomas Edison. Oh, they got Shaggy driving.
Right?
He look cool in this, doesn't he?
Huh.
Folks got the Jody card. Jody. Bring my car away. That's the Jody card.
The Jody card. Hey, I always thought that was like a Honda Accord or some shit. That's because they kept changing the car and shit. It went from a 2-door to a 4-door to a 2-door. They was aggravating me with that shit. And bitch would be like, that ain't what it's about. It's a love story. Shut up, bitch. They changed the car. Don't change the car. I'm neurodivergent. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know the difference between a 2-door and a 4-door, and it bothers me because I'm neurodivergent. I'm not neurotypical. It's not just, oh, okay, it's Hollywood. No. I want to know, did Jody and Yvette had 2 cars, or was it 1 car? Or did Jody pick Yvette up in a Pilly? What the fuck happened? Did he sell her car? It was a 4-door and buy a 2-door? That's why he thought it was his car? I'm missing so many details. And I want to know the details. I know what Jody did. Jody think he's slick. Dude traded his baby mama cars and tried to pretend like that he owned them both.
I had built a motherfucking a Z28, like a 79 Z28 on the game, boy. That motherfucker. I'm running down any beamer you get, nigga.
79 Z28.
Yeah, Z28.
You're gonna need some straightaway.
I'm talking about tires and that. I built it. I'm ready. Like I said, nigga, any BMW you get it, I'm ready to run.
She be my each chance like no tomorrow.
That little motherfucker running, Jack. On that one board, that old board that we like to run, that straightaway. Oh, I'm gonna run.
I know what you're talking about. You talking about old Le Mans. Yeah. Yeah.
That one, we be opening it up, boy.
That's the OG Le Mans strip. That's when shit like the Ford GT40 was up there doing 220 on their ass. Like, whoop, whoop, whoo. Like shit crazy. They don't even build cars for them type of tracks no more, man.
Yeah, I kind of want to get some racing in and shit.
And that's the problem.
Boy. That was John Boy. Or what? He looked like John Boy.
Could have been him.
You know, niggas
That looked like Doris right there.
Niggas change over the time.
Promise you she looked like Doris.
I don't know who Doris is. Oh, you talking about
Nigga, that's like my little sister. I think I recognize her. That's her. She finna walk in there like she don't know, because she know I'm gonna fuck Marco up when I catch her. That's why all her little sisters think they think to just leave. Her little ass to go wherever the fuck she want to go.
Interest hit my little U-turn in the motherfucking Tesla. I guess he decided to jump out in front of me like hit me, and I was about to hit him too. Playing chicken with him, that nigga he lost. Cause you see, I wasn't playing. And you see me. It like something shot through that cloud though, didn't it? Going down this way.
That's a chemtrail. That's a chemtrail. When you be hearing about chemtrails, that's what that is. That's the chemtrail. Causing people to lose their hair, having the city with poor air quality, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm gonna go find something to do with my day, Jack. Yeah, we can go race, man. I would put it on the motherfucking. I want to see me and my brother race. I want to see us get some Forza in. They ain't gonna see your room. They just gonna see the TV. The TV dirty? You mad about TV being dirty? It's TV. If your TV dirty, you shouldn't play so close to the game spitting on the TV. I play fighting games. You know I done been there. I done came back to the crib like, what's all this white shit on? Oh, damn. I was playing last night. Alright. So we about to do that.
Gotta give us some sessions in so we get some groove lessons and all that, because I ain't about to play. I'm about to try to win. I've been practicing.
He said, I ain't about to play with you. I'm winning today. You going down. Trying to woke up his competitive spirit.
I ain't slowing down none of that, nigga. I'm about to show you I'm fast and furious.
Fast and furious. Alright, I don't run out of gas on my way over there. Alright, I'm gonna reload up when I get there then. You know what I mean? And this is it. So that's what's going down. I'll see y'all when I get there. And if the phone's stable, then I can shoot the video. But if not, no. We'll see what's going on though. Hey, Nugget 22, you just came in at the wrong time, bestie. I'm leaving, but nice to see you here, beautiful. It's time to get up out of here.